broke until he end up in the school. Let it go, let it go. Somebody gon' let it go. Please take your head off. If you strap, better let it on. If you strap, better let it on. Laying on the dirt, you be better off. Oh my goodness. I had to keep pushing. My mama in the kitchen, ain't no food up on the table. They asking what you cooking, like what you cooking. My niggas never read, but if the coppers hit the block, then you commit, they get the bucket.
Static selector.
And I'm back once again with my man Def Da Vinci. And y'all know what we do. We always come every now and then together, and we talk about, you know, the dopest, latest, hottest hip hop albums that are out. And today we are talking about none other than
The Good Doctor.
Compton. Got to talk about that new Compton by Dr. Dre. So before we get into that, I always check in with my man Def Da Vinci just to see, you know, what's going on with him. You know, local Philly artist here that has some great music out there. So what's going on with you, Def?
Everything's good, man. Everything's good. Still moving the Cerebral Assassin mixtape, doing good numbers.
Okay.
Actually got a show coming up September 6th.
Okay.
The Sunday before Labor Day.
Alright.
It'll be a legendary Dobbs. It'll be me, Def Da Vinci, my man Motor General from Jersey.
Okay.
King's Records from out in Sanger, California.
Okay, wow.
Robert Hart and all them. Shout out to all them too. Craig Lynch and all them. It's gonna be a full hip hop event. Nothing but boom bap and authentic hip hop at its finest.
So y'all hear that? Don't forget to pick up that Cerebral Assassin by Def Da Vinci, and that concert coming up gonna be bananas, straight hip hop, nothing but real hip hop. So we gonna hop into this Compton, which is, you know, definitely something that was surprising,
to say the least.
right, and also very, very good. Before we get into that, it just seems like Compton, just for the last few years with the Lamar and you know, of course, the whole TDE, they just have some really, really good music. Yeah, we listening to this guy Boogie on the way over here with his album Reach, which is really, really good. Don't forget to pick that up too if you're looking for some really good dope music. But this Compton album, man, I just on your first like initial thought, like what was going through your brain?
Well, to be honest, I had to give it 2 back-to-back listens.
All right.
Right back to back. Because the first time I heard it, the allure of a Dr. Dre album, you can kind of go into it with rose-colored glasses. Like, oh, this is great. So I had to give it a second listen. Just to take away the bias.
Just to make sure that what you're listening to is excellent. Okay.
And that's pretty much
exactly. So I agree. You know, I couldn't believe it. You know, probably like the rest of the world. So we're gonna run down the track list and we're gonna get us a rating and we're gonna be out. I rate 1 to 5, and you will find out what my rating is at the end. And me and him will tussle over who's going to rate first, because that's something that we do. So on the first, we're going to try to cover as much without y'all getting bored, because y'all be leaving early anyway. Talk about it. And it features King Maz, which, you know, and Justice.
And it's interesting. Justice, I was actually on the fence about, because when Dre first signed him, you know, white kid from Texas, he kind of reminded me of Paul Wall a little bit. So I was like, I don't know.
Right.
But I found out that on this album, he's really using them for melodies, like on the hooks.
Exactly.
He actually has a really nice kind of 50 Cent kind of element to harmonizing on hooks. So I think it really brings something to it.
Yeah, and Justice, he I agree with you 100%. He really kind of like levels the songs out. You know, and King Nez is just, you know, I plugged him earlier in the year on one of my reviews. He's so nice, and he's doing a little bit of writing for Dre.
You can tell.
And you know, I'll say it's been a big issue with the writing too. Because people are now, you know, this boy don't write his bars, this dude don't write his bars. But for me, when you look at a person like Dre, it is certain, and it is certain producers that are good at rapping. Not a lot. Don't get it twisted. Some of y'all should shut up. Don't get it twisted. Some of y'all should shut up. But when we go back to Dre's catalog, early NWA days, you thought it was Dre.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because Dre has a tendency to make other people's lyrics feel genuine.
Right, exactly.
And I feel like with Dre, specifically with Dre, and to a lesser extent, maybe like Diddy.
Right.
There's so much that goes into a song where Dre's producing, he's adding drums to it.
Right.
You don't always have time to write. Now I'm only giving that pass to Dre.
Right. Only certain people.
Yeah, I only get a pass to producers.
Right.
I only get a pass to producers.
I.e. Puffy, please stop, okay? Please stop. We do not want to hear you.
Yeah, I don't even like when Royce writes songs.
Right. We don't want to hear you. So then we go into a great track, a nice metaphor, genocide. Right, featuring, of course, the great Kendrick Lamar. Blessed recently years with a ton of great music. The Pimple Butterflies, you know, top whatever of the year so far.
Yeah.
Also Marsha Ambrosia. Okay.
Love her.
Right.
Like her voice on anything is always a breath of fresh air.
Right.
But hearing her over Dre production is just.
Yeah,
it's an eargasm.
Right.
It really
and guess what? We love it.
Thank you
and
much.
Candace Pillay, I have the mood kill.
Okay.
She makes very, very good music. She had an album out called Power too. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that she is from LA. I could be mistaken, Candace. When you watch this, don't slap me in the face, but you know, we kind of had contact on social media, and you make some great music. Both of your albums are great, and you know, that's a good song. So what I'm going to do, I've been trying to tell people about my man BJ, the Chicago Kid, for years.
Oh man.
He's actually on Jill Scott's new album too, and he's on the track "It's All on Me," which
a favorite track of mine.
Right.
His hook on that is so soulful. It brings so much to the song itself.
Right.
And I was telling a friend of mine, because he was like, I'm not a fan of Dre as a rapper.
Right.
And I said, Dre's solo albums aren't always about Dre. They're always about the supporting cast.
Right.
So where Dre might not be the best lyricist, or you might not get the best lyrics from Dre, it's all about song structure and the sound and the feeling.
Right. And then not only that, the bars on here, like It's All on Me, like basically telling them, you know, like, a lot of people rely on them. You know, that when stuff happens, it's all on me. Like, you know, being held basically responsible for things, and you know, which I really thought was a dope concept.
And I think it was nice that he finally addressed Suge by name on that track.
Yeah. You're right.
It all changed when that nigga Knight came in. I was like,
oh, yeah, exactly. So then you hop into All in a Day's Work, which is kind of basically the same. You know, work, clock in, clock out.
Understanding that this is my job, this is my life, all work.
And the beat is crazy.
I'm gonna tell you something, yo.
Crazy.
As much as I love that track, my favorite aspect of it is that Chain Gang chant towards the end.
Right.
I feel like that just brings another element to it, and if I could fast forward just to that part, I probably would, just because of how hot it is, because it comes out of nowhere. It's about the 3-minute mark. And I was just like, wow, that's how you know that Dre's more than a rapper. He's more than a producer. You can't put other producers in Dre's category.
Yeah.
He's more like a movie score composer.
Right, and he's an artist. Okay, right.
Couldn't put it better.
Exactly. So, Dark Side Gone featuring King Mez is a phenomenal track.
How that starts is just epic.
Yeah, that's
when
phenomenal.
When it first comes on, and who is it, Mez that comes first? And I was like, oh God.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing I noticed about this album, specifically the Dark Side, and another track we'll probably get into, Loose Cannon.
Right.
There are a lot of beat changes in between certain songs.
Right.
And
Loose Cannons. That first and foremost, if you guys don't know about Above the Law, then you need to go back in time. When I saw his name
on the track list, I'm like,
yo, Cold 187, yo. Listen, this is authentic, straight Dre.
Yeah.
When you pull him out, I don't know what else
I looked at the track list and was like, is that a typo? Like,
well, when you see the after it, well, when you see the after it, you know it's not a typo. Okay, so Cold 187. Go back, do your history.
His verse
Above the Law.
His first verse on that joint is
just bananas. Cause I will get wrapped up into that. You know what I mean?
I will say this real quick.
Go ahead.
It was good to hear Exhibit over at
it was.
Like he spazzed.
Yeah, he did.
Shout out to Exhibit.
Right.
He spazzed on that joint.
He definitely did. So. I was surprised in hearing Ice Cube different flow on Issues.
He didn't write it.
I'm sure he did, but it sounded
good.
Okay?
It sounded good.
And once again, it goes back to who you are, and we all know Cube used to write for Easy and then back in the day, so it's not like Cube is bad, but I'm sure over the years. And doing everything that he does.
Well, that goes back to what Dre said in All in a Day's Work. It's like, I'm busy.
Right.
Like, you're filming a movie, you're filming other movies, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
You probably don't got time to write a 16. Or maybe that verse was already written for that track, and it was just kind of like, you know what?
Let Cube spit it. Yeah. Guess what? We won't know. We'll put the question mark up on that, and it's still a great song.
Yeah. Cube definitely made it his own. So I'm definitely not throwing shots. That's actually one of my favorite songs.
Right. Okay. So then we get into none other than Deep Water. The metaphor, making it out of Compton, being in deep water, hearing Kendrick Lamar drown. Speaking in third person, I just think that's a phenomenal track.
That may be. I know we talked about For the Love of Money earlier before we started taping. That might be my all-time favorite for the track. Like, I feel like for this album.
For the album, okay.
Yeah, that might be the one track that I just feel like that's always gonna be in my top 5 for this album.
Right. Okay. So then we go into another. The spitting was different. We talking about Snoop Dogg on the one shot. What is it? One shot, one
kill.
Right. Yeah. One shot, one kill. Yeah. And hearing Snoop, that was completely different than the. That off the top stuff he been doing, and also that trash that he puts out with Pharrell. I did throw a shot, but Snoop, it was great. But I did have to give Snoop his props on that one shot, one kill.
You know what's funny? As soon as I heard the verse, I went on Twitter and added Snoop Dogg. I said, from now on, I need you to spit like that.
Right.
Now, I don't know if he reads it.
Right.
I really don't care.
His publicist probably reads it.
But I wouldn't put that out there.
It'll come up in conversation.
Yeah. From now on, I need you to spit like that.
Right.
I don't care who's writing for you. I need you to spit like that.
Okay, so, Just Another Day.
That's the game,
John. He murders that John.
It's too short.
It is. But
I feel like it's a tease.
It wouldn't be right if Game wasn't on the album.
I thought it was interesting that Game was and 50 wasn't.
Well,
I mean, I get it because it's Compton. Still, considering their history, it's like, But that goes to show you where Dre's loyalties lie.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And we talked about For the Love of Money, phenomenal. Jill Scott,
interesting
voice.
sample.
Yeah.
I thought that was a very nice tribute to Eazy-E and Ruthless Records.
Exactly.
Which reminds me, on the Dark Side track,
Right at the beginning.
the Eazy-E sample, I thought.
If you didn't hear it, you gotta
listen,
hear it.
I got chills hearing Eazy's
Right.
voice over Dre's beats again. I was
Right.
like, yo.
Even if it's just for that little second.
Yeah.
If they could just, even if he, and it's, you know, they did this with Pac over and over again, but we would not mind hearing a verse, Easy verse over maybe a new Dr. Dre track. That would be great.
You know, I know we're late on talking about that because we talked about Dark Side and going all that. But I thought it was interesting how he led into the sample. How
Right.
he said, I got to be doing something right.
Right.
Word Easy.
Yeah,
I was like,
exactly.
nice wordplay.
Exactly. Whoever wrote that,
Yeah, kudos to you.
great job. Okay, so Satisfaction, basically just unveiling the fakeness, the
Yeah.
fake dudes. I love that.
You know what's funny? I thought that might be the closest thing to filler on the album.
Right.
But it's not a bad song.
No, not at all.
It's not a bad song.
Not at all. It's a great song.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. And you know, hearing Dre and Snoop, you can't go wrong when Dre and Snoop get together.
Right. Okay, and we definitely can't forget the track "Medicine Man."
Yeah,
featuring Eminem and Candace Collect.
Yeah, I thought that was really interesting. Just to hear Dre and Eminem again together, where there was actually a topic as opposed to just spitting back and forth.
Right.
And I really thought it was nice that M kind of slowed down his flow. He's been kind of rapid fire recently. And it's like, all right, give me something else.
Right.
And then his verse he sounded really hungry, and I know he's been catching a lot of flack for the rape line, but.
Hey, listen, that's just part of
it is
that's
what
what I was about to say.
It is what it is.
It's part of who M is. You can take it how you want to take it.
It's all shock value, so it is what it is.
Right, exactly. So, one of the best tracks and a great way to end this album is Talking to My Diary, which, you know, I thought was phenomenal. Going through a little bit of the history of NWA.
Yeah.
You know, how he wished he could, you know, talking back to Yella and Ren, like, you know, I think that, you know, and he talks about earlier in the album about how hip hop has changed and all of that. It's just, you know, the things that he did for his family and all of that. Him covering that in this is just, it's a real personal song. Whoever wrote the song, you know, to me, I think that you would have to have a good discussion with Dre to know where the mind frame is, and the production is crazy.
I feel like that's the most genuine Dre track on the album.
Right.
Where I don't know who might have co-produced it. I think DJ Self is listed, but I feel like Dre probably did most of the work because it sounds like an authentic Dre track from maybe like the 2001 era.
Right, exactly. So, dope album. Please don't miss out on this album. You know, it took a long time. We were waiting. Everybody was excited. You know, listen, sometimes stuff works like this. If I can wait 10 years for a Maxwell album, I definitely can wait. You know, right. We waited for Sade. I mean, great. Not saying we want to wait this long again, Dre, but we love it.
Yeah, but if the album is good, it's worth the wait.
Exactly. So 1 to 5 is what I rate, and I'm gonna go first on this.
Good.
Okay.
It's only right.
There has never in the history of my show has been a 5. Well, if you want to multiply that, a 10. However you want to break it down. Production, bars, content, length. Yeah, going back to it, I've probably listened to it in a week maybe 5 times, and that's exactly what this album is going to get from me. I rate this 100% 5.
What? Really?
5.
Okay.
Surprise.
I will not disagree with that.
Oh!
No, listen. To me, I don't care what anybody says. To me, that album is without flaw.
Right.
I mean, you could nitpick if you wanted to.
It's a 5.
But
as you can see, we're excited. It's a 5.
Yeah.
It's a 5. It's a 5. Okay. If you don't agree that it's a 5,
case on.
Put your just grab the double barrel, come back. But leave your comment below as to why you think it's not a 5, or a 10. Okay, this is us actually listening to the album, not skimming through. It's a beautiful piece of work. Shout outs to Dre. We were happy.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Dre. We appreciate it.
Uncle Briss 30, Mr. Uncle Briss on YouTube, at Def Da Vinci, Twitter, IG. Holla at us. Peace.